Hey, what's up guys, I am back, and today we're going to be doing a compare video, and we're going to compare the extended edition Lord of the Rings to the theatrical versions. Now, if you are a die-hard Tolkien fan, then obviously you probably want to go with the extended versions. And if you just want to see Lord of the Rings just to try it out to see if you like it, then theatrical versions. Okay, that's it. No, I'm kidding. Well, let's kind of just dabble into Lord of the Rings here. Now, let's just kind of go with each one individually here. The theatrical version of Fellowship of the Ring. And at its length at 178 minutes. I mean, it was kind of already long to begin with. So, let's talk about this here. Now, Peter Jackson filmed The Lord of the Rings in 18 months, I believe. For people who can't figure that out month-wise, that is 1 year and 6 months. See, even I had to figure that out. So in 1 year, 6 months, he filmed The Lord of the Rings. Okay, now let's talk about this. This came out in December of 2001. And its purpose was to set up the story of Lord of the Frodo having to take the ring to Mount Doom, and in this one, he finds out that Bilbo has the ring, so he has to get the ring and start the journey on to Mount Doom. And when he gets to Rivendell, then everybody else shows up, and therefore starts the Fellowship. And when this movie ends, he just got the Fellowship had broken up by Frodo leaving the river. And if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. They pass the river where the two stone guys are like this. Okay? And the Uruk-hai orcs, if you don't know what that means, are chasing after them. So, yeah. And that's how this one ends. By Frodo and Sam, heading towards Mordor. Now, let's get to the Fellowship Extended version. The Fellowship Extended version is, if you're counting the 20-minute fan credits, or however long those fan credits are, it's 2 hours, I mean, no, not 2 hours, whoa, no, it's 228 minutes long, and I think it says all the times on the, things here? No. But this is all Blu-ray, anyway. Okay. So, I'm gonna do each one individually. Okay. So, the Fellowship of the Ring extended version, instead of starting out with, Bilbo, meeting Gandalf, it starts out, there's a little bit of extra footage of, the very beginning, and then I'm kind of trying to do this not by spoilers, so that's why it sounds like no. Screw it, I'll put spoilers in. So anybody who watches this, you better have seen the movies, otherwise I just ruined it. Okay. So, puts the ring on, and then in the extended version, it shows him losing the ring, going in the water. I forget the dude's name. Anyway. And then, it shows the battle and everything normal. But then, when Bilbo comes in, instead of him meeting up with Gandalf, it shows him writing the book and explaining stuff, and then showing the landscapes of the Shire and stuff like that. And then there was some extra footage. It shows the trolls and other stuff like that. And so afterwards, when it's the explanation of Bilbo and then party and then whatnot, there's also an extended sequence of the Nazgul, and then the first disc ends with the Council of Elrond. And then once we get to part 2, there is just extended scene after extended scene. So if we're talking about each one individually, which I guess I already started to, I do think that the extended editions are far more superior. They tell a lot more, and there's hours of bonus material. Now let's speed this up a little bit. Okay. Now, Two Towers compared to the extended version. In the extended version of the Two Towers, which is 179 minutes, so 1 minute longer, that's 2 hours and 59 minutes, came out in 2002, and basically where it starts is that Frodo is somewhere in the mountains, and they run into Gollum, and then and everything is separate, so it's like Aragorn and Legolas and Gimli are all going to... I forgot the name. But anyway, so they're going one way, and they're going another. And in here, the extended version of Two Towers is 235 minutes, including the fan club credits. And this one starts off with elven rope. They go down this hill, and the rope is there, so they climb down the rope. There is also an extended version, extended scene of the passage of the marshlands, where Gollum takes Frodo and Sam. There's the faces and stuff. There is a extended scene of Helm's Deep and the Forbidden Pool. Flotsam and Jetsam is towards the end of Two Towers, but I think it's really hilarious because it's where Pippin and Merry find a bunch of food after the flooding of Isengard, and they just eat and smoke and stuff like that, and it's really funny. Okay, so all in all, the Two Towers extended version, it's really funny. Well, okay, it has funny parts to it, but there's definitely a lot. Each one has more stuff in it, and I would always go with the extended version of Two Towers any day. Now, the one that's one and only. Return of the King. Now then, what can I say about just this one in general? Went over 11 Academy Awards, and it's 200 minutes. It's 3 hours and 20 minutes. And in this one, Pippin and Gandalf have to go to Minas Tirith because he looks at the eye, which came from Isengard. And Merry and Pippin stayed in Isengard to hang out and smoke pipes and just, you know, be ridiculous like they always are. So, and then Frodo is in Mordor, and the ring is really taking a hold of him. So, how can I put this? Starts off with Frodo and Mordor, goes to Merry and Pippin and Isengard. Aragorn and the others get Merry and Pippin to take them to... I know the name. Where Theodred and Arwen... No, not Arwen. Eowyn are at. It'll come to me. Okay. So then they go there. And then Pippin has to go to Minas Tirith. And then after that, well, we'll get more to that on the way. Anyway, so there's a lot of stuff in Return of the King. And Shelob's Lair and stuff like that. Now, let's just get to this one. Return of the King Extended Edition is long. Okay? It's 263 minutes. That's over 4 hours. So it would definitely take up your day if you're trying to watch all 3 of them in a short period of time. And you cannot watch them in one day. I've tried. Anyway. So, I do think that there are some scenes that were very necessary in Return of the King, because it's like, when they were in Isengard, it's like, there was a scene in the beginning where there was, Saruman. And then it shows that he got killed by Wormtongue, and Wormtongue worked for Theodred. No, Theodred? Wait. Theodred was the one that died in... There's so many freaking names, okay? Anyway. And then there's... It goes on and then shows Gollum planning to kill Sam and Frodo. Arwen's Dream. Now that one is a scene where Aragorn... Arwen's Dream, not Eowyn's. Well, be said both ways. And she talks about something very bad. And Aragorn listens to what she's saying. And that's all it really is. And then, later on, Arwen, who falls in love with Aragorn, she has a vision. And the sword is forged again. Now, let's speed this up a little here. Yes. So, when we get to Minas Tirith, then Pippin is, I wouldn't exactly say held hostage. He works for Denethor, who is Boromir's father, and Boromir died in Fellowship of the Ring. Like I said, spoilers. And Faramir, his son, his other son, wishes he was more like Boromir. So then, It's like if you're kind of seeing a theme here, it's like I'm spending most of this video talking about Return of the King. It's just because it's that awesome. Part 1 ends with all the orcs attacking Minas Tirith. And then once we get past that, Shelob's lair, and the Witch King's Hour. Now that is a cool scene. It's, Gandalf's staff is broken by the Witch King, and his sword's up in the air like that, and it all catches flame and cool stuff like that. It's pretty cool. The Black Ships. Now that scene is where Aragorn has to get a bigger army because the ghosts had agreed to fight with him. And I do think that in the theatrical version that scene should have been longer because that scene cut off. You have no idea until they attack had they agreed to fight with Aragorn. So I think that scene should have been longer. Let's see. In the company of the orcs. And that is where Frodo got captured by the orcs when he was like right there, you know? He was like right there. Wait, in the company of the orcs. That scene is actually pretty cool because as the orcs are going to the Black Gate, Frodo and Sam have to sneak past the orcs, so they dress up like orcs and they're in the line, you know? And this is kind of at the point in the movie where you really start to feel it's getting long, you know? Like, you were just like, but you love it at the same time, but at the same time, you're like, you know, it's really fun. And then, Mount Doom, and then it just kind of goes on from there. If any of these define which extended version is so worth it, it's definitely Return of the King. Return of the King is the... Oh, I was scratching my nose on the video. Oh, jeez. Nobody's perfect. Anyway, this one is definitely worth it, out of the 3. And I think that if you're in comparing Lord of the Rings regular versions to the extended versions, it's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth to see both. It takes some time, but I think it's definitely worth it. And I know that, like the Lord of the Rings, this video is not short. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, I'm just so used to these movies. I've been watching them since I was 6 years old. And I do hope that this video gave you a good idea of the difference between them. But that's the thing, it's like, just me comparing them was just me telling you about what scenes I think are pretty cool. And what scenes aren't. I do want to throw one more out there. There is a scene when Aragorn is right on the line of the Black Gate. And a person on a horse comes out, and it's called the Mouth of Sauron. And he's just talking to them and stuff like that. That scene was really cool. And I think it's one of my favorite extended scenes in the whole series. But it's awesome. I mean, you can't go... The effects in these movies and just the way they were made are so good, you know? And then The Hobbit came out. Anyway, so... all PG-13 films, a total of 15? Okay, hold on. Okay, 17 Academy Awards total. I mean, total of 17 Academy Awards, all PG-13, all major box office movies. I mean, if you want to go for fantasy films, this is definitely the one to do it, okay? So, Lord of the Rings. Extended and regular editions. There you go. Like and subscribe. You know, I'm back to doing my videos. Don't know how much I'm gonna be doing them, but just be on the lookout, alright? I will see you later. Like and subscribe. Bye.